This episode of the Golf Gaming Podcast on the Sports Gaming Podcast Network is presented by WynnBET. WynnBET is now live in Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Louisiana, Michigan, Jersey, New York, Tennessee, and Virginia. From boosted same-game parlays to live in-game odds, WynnBET has what you need to win. Sign up today, bet $100, and get $100 at sportsgamingpodcast.com/WynnBET. That's sportsgamingpodcast.com/WYNNBET. State restrictions do apply. All right, DJs, welcome back. It's your boy Boston Capper running solo tonight for a quick Sony Open DFS preview pod. Steve left his charger in Philadelphia. They're overnighting to him, so he should be good to go for the betting show for tomorrow. It's about halftime on this Georgia TCU game. This game's over. That's fun, huh? College football playoffs. It's pretty. It's gonna be like Miami walking into Buffalo this week on Monday night. But yeah, I mean, look, Steve did a great breakdown from the basement in Philadelphia. So listen to that for the type of golfers he wants to do. I'm going to keep it kind of short and sweet, just kind of talk about some different pricing and some things I think might go overlooked this week as far as DFS goes. And yeah, that is it. But RIP to all you poor Morikawa bettors out there. That was a tough seed, man. I wasn't even watching because all my bets were pretty much cashed other than the matchups. So I wasn't really paying too much attention. I checked my phone. And I was like, wait, what's happening? And then so I watched the train wreck from like hole 7 on. But yeah, so what do you guys do? Do you guys go back to him? Is there a ton of scar tissue? Because the second time he's done that now. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I was pissed because I didn't bet him and I talked about him on the show. And him having that 9-stroke lead or 7-stroke lead, whatever it was going into that Sunday. Oof, that is a rough. But we're on to Sony this week. Our first cut event. Pretty decent field. I mean, nothing great, but pretty decent, right? This is the new normal. So hopefully we can get used to it. But yeah, let's just jump right into it, right? So Tom Kim, nobody's going to say anything bad about him, right? I mean, he's short. This course fits him perfectly. He's the betting favorite. He's 10-5. This has got to be the most expensive he's ever been, right? I mean, he has to be. I don't even know if he needs to win at 10-5. Just kind of depends on how cute you want to get down in the 7s and the 6s, right? Or kind of how you want to structure it out. But they're projecting 25%. I got to see him higher than that. I mean, at least on golf Twitter, everybody loves Tom Kim. And how can you not? I mean, the kid is a fucking teddy bear. And he's hilarious. Like he's got a new BFF with Jordan Spieth and popping up on no laying up videos. Yeah. I mean, he's got everything it does to take care. I won't waste too much time on him. He's good. If you want to play him, play him. I think my favorite play in here is probably going to be Decky, just because I feel like we'll get the ownership. Other than Spieth, I think people are going to be a little bit worried about Spieth being squarely off the tee, and with Steve confirming that the rough is 3 inches thick now. Yeah, it might raise for a little trouble, and around the green here doesn't really matter. So that's his strength, as we saw that video of him fucking flopping it and chipping it in. Unbelievable short game from him. But yeah, I think I like Decky, man. You always kind of get a discount with him because everybody's worried about his back and withdrawing and things like that. But he played pretty well over the weekend. He's the defending champ here, and yeah, I will. I like a Decky up here. And then the 9K range is fucking loaded with a bunch of dudes who don't win, but are good ball strikers and should do well here. I mean, what's the chalk going to be here? So we're looking at Henley. I mean, I don't know, man. Returning to the scene of the crime. I don't know. Maybe. I don't have the scar tissue. I didn't have it. I know my co-host did. And he still curses me for mushing him on, I think, Saturday. I mushed Henley. But yeah, man. I mean, 27% ownership. I mean, all these guys, right? Henley, Hammond, Connors. I mean, they're all 20% higher. And keep in mind, this is Monday night at fucking 9:30, so shit's gonna change. But just from the initial first look, Henley's gonna be uber chalk, right? Accurate, great with his wedges. Obviously, a fucking good history here, other than the fucking meltdown. But yeah, I would. I think I'd probably stay away from Henley. I don't know. I never trust that guy, and he doesn't fucking win. I'd rather Harmon if I'm gonna eat chalk here. Played really well last week. This course is made for him. And Corey Connors, I don't trust. Plus he's mushed. So forget about that. Billy Ho, if the ownership stays low, I don't know, you're getting such a fucking discount with the ownership. It's hard. I never get this fucking guy right. He took my fucking lunch money again last week with the matchup I had against him with Keegan Bradley. It's the only fucking matchup I lost. I broke my New Year's resolution. and took a side on Billy Horschel. So maybe I'll just leave him alone and let you guys figure out what to do with him, because no matter what I do, it goes the other way. Or maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I'll put him in some stuff. I'll let you know that I played him. That way you guys can fade him. Because if I put him in my lineup, he's not going to do well. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is this tournament made for Billy? I don't know. I feel like he wins harder events, right? Like this is, I don't know. I don't think so. And Keegan, same thing. Like I feel like he does well in lower scoring events. So I'll probably pass on Keegan as well. I never played McNeely. I mean, the dude puts his fucking brains out. But other than that, nothing. Montgomery's interesting, really interesting in the 9K range. There's no way he's going to be sub 10%, right? Like I just don't see it. He had like, I don't know, six top 15s on the fall swing. I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna. I don't think he's gonna stay that low. I know my boy Andy hates it, and he can't figure out why the guy keeps putting the way he is. But maybe he's just a fucking great putter, and he's fine with his wedges, about middle of the pack here. Not crazy off the tee. Yeah, I mean, if his ownership stays this low, I'd definitely rather play him and a guy like Cage Lee going into the 8K range. Cage Lee. I mean, dude, he's playing really good. Like top 10 at the Century last week. Third at the CJ Cup, played good in the President's Cup. So, yeah, I mean, why would you not want to take a look at him? I mean, he's playing really well. It's a short course for him. Like, I'd take him all day over dusty-ass Adam Scott. The 8K range, I think I actually like the 8K range better than the 9K range. I mean, really, how big of a difference is there between, like, a Brian Hammond and a KH Lee and Cam Davis and Keegan Bradley, right? I mean, take the fucking money. So you don't get to dip down on the 6K range, because that 6K range is kind of gross. But so is the 7K range. Like once the old days of dumpster diving, I mean, it starts now at like the $7,500 range, right? And how big of a difference really is there between some of those guys down there. We'll talk about that here when we get down a little lower. But JJ Spawn, why isn't he uber chalk, right? I mean, fucking T5 last week, played well on the fall swing. And what's his course history? Let's take a look. Fuck, I lost it. Where the hell did he go? Cage Lee, he's there. Yeah, Cage Lee is played out right here. Cam Davis plays well here. I don't know. Yeah, Cam Davis. I mean, why wouldn't is Cam Davis going to be chalk too? Though he's everybody loves him too. He's not very accurate off the tee. It's just, I guess, how much is that 3-inch gonna affect him if he gets a little wide? I don't really know. Maybe I'll ask Steve about that, how much he takes it. All right, I'm used to being able to have Steve talk so I can take a drink, so I'm gonna take a drink of my gin and tonic here. I'm trying to find JJ Spawn's tournament history. No, he sucks here. JJ Spawn does not like this course, so maybe not. But I mean, everybody's already talked about whatever 7 of the last 8 or 8 of the last 9 guys who won this thing played last week, and I mean, there's probably a reason for that too, right? Like they're the fucking best players in the field. They're just playing the fucking tournament of champions, right? So I don't know, but I mean, I like the lead. I'm definitely gonna roll with it. But Keegan played last week too, so maybe I'll stay away from Spawn. I thought I liked Spawn because I was like, man, that ownership's super low. But he missed the cut last fucking 3 times here. I'd definitely rather play Cam Davis over him. Cam Davis and KH Lee are probably my 2 favorite in this range. I mean, I get Keith Mitchell, right? But he bombs it, man. So I don't know. I think that's going to be the best. So hold on, Steve's texting me. Oh, Christ. Anyway, and then listen, I'm avoiding my boy Siwoo. I haven't seen him play. He's very volatile. He just got married. I don't like that narrative. I feel like it. Kenny Kim said it. Depending on what Korean wife you get, your career can either go really good or fucking really bad. So I'm gonna sit this one out and let it see. I never played Bezadenhout. He's so fucking boring. Have fun with your T25 at 8,100. I'll pass. Putnam sneaky, decent. Played good at the Zozo. Kind of sucks off the tee, but he's accurate. And he can putt in an 8K, sub 10%. Fine. I'm definitely playing with a fucking Griot. So yeah, I mean, I guess in the 8K range, I like the 8K range more than the 9K range, but the mid to upper, like I can see myself having a lot of KH Lee, Davis, sprinkling some Mitchell, and then 9K with Montgomery, Billy. I don't know, man. I don't know about Billy Ho. I can't get him right. I want to play him, but because I don't get him right, I'm not going to. And then I'm going to pass on fucking Henley. maybe I'll put him in a couple bets or something like that. But I feel like I can fade that, even though because he's popping on all the fucking models, and I know he got his win after the fucking meltdown, but still, I like Harmon though. Hoagie's gonna be obviously uber popular after obviously great wedge player. This is gonna be a great swing for him with all these courses coming up. So I don't know. He's watching his fucking Horn Frogs get their shit pushed in tonight. So I don't know if he's going to go on a tear and then go on a gambling run. And I don't know, fucking fly back to Hawaii. I don't know how long the flight is from LA to Hawaii, but I mean, it can't be that bad. It's not like he's traveling fucking on Southwest. So yeah, I think those are my plays for above 8K. So that's kind of what I'm leaning at this early. But listen, before I move on to anything else, I gotta let you guys know that WinBet is the official online sports book of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. WinBet is active in a bunch of states, and there are tons of ways to win, including live betting and same game parlays. The NFL playoffs are here, not for the Patriots. Great promos, odds, and payouts are happening right now at WinBet. If you're ready to play, sign up today to receive a special offer. Bet $100 and get $100. Limited to state availability. There's so much to choose from, and all you have to do is head over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WinBet so they know we sent you. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WINNBET. Offer is subject to change. Certain conditions at winbet.com. Must be 21 and older in the playthrough where WinBet is available. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. I'm going to take a drink. I fucking hate doing solo pods, by the way. It's awful. Just listen to your own stupid thoughts. All right. So 7K. And plus, I don't get to drink my cocktail, which is probably the thing that irritates me the most. You got dusty ass Matt Kuchar. Obviously, great course history here. I mean, he went on a run last year where he was playing pretty well. I don't know. He's not fucking me. Same thing with Denny McCarthy. He's a guy I never fucking play ever. Smalley, he's kind of interesting. Had a good end of the fall there. Really good on approach, good putter. Yeah, I could see Smalley up in that upper 700, 7,800. So Harris English, is he back? I don't know. Maybe he might be. I don't know. Kitayama, I'm sure there's no way he's going to be 3% owned. He's a guy everybody fucking talks about all the time. Like first round leaders, fucking when he's down in the 6Ks, we play him all the time. I love Poston. Obviously he just played last week. Should be decent here, right? Pretty accurate off the tee. Fucking sucks with his wedges though. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. No on Gary Woodland. I'm done with that fucking trap. I'm done with that. Will Gordon, a monster off the fucking tee. I don't know if it really fits him here. Let's see, Buckley could be sneaky all right here. Mackenzie Hughes played last week. Man, this played last week narrative is so stuck in my head. Like, this is either going to go really bad for me or really good. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm focusing on that a lot. But maybe not even just those guys, right? Like, who is guys that have played over in maybe Europe, definitely on, the President's Cup. At least they played some competitive golf. Some of those Aussies who went over there, right? And played those couple of events that they had over there too. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. Nick Hattie, I'll probably play him just out of muscle memory. He had a good fall swing. And you can probably get him at half the ownership of Svensson. But I mean, why wouldn't you play Svensson, right? Like his wedges are right, at best. But this is the type of course for him. It just really depends on the ownership for him. For me, he might just be a bet instead of play him in DFS. Fucking hell no on Webb Simpson. Like $7,400 Webb Simpson. That's all you need to know. He stinks. He is cooked. Like that is it. Like no. Who's that? He's like the new Snedeker, right? Like kept playing, thinking he was going to be good, short game, putt, and then Snedeker stinks now. Webb Simpson stinks now. That's how this works. Chris Kirk, nope, never Kirk for me. Aaron Rye, nope. Todd, sure. I can see a little bit. I can see Todd doing well here, right? I mean, it's 7,400. What are we really hoping for, right? We're just trying to get some birdies, trying to make the cut. Fucking get a T25. I think my favorite play down here is probably Sig. Ownership looks good. It's a solid putter. Had a good fall. Played him a lot. Yeah, I think Sig's probably my favorite play down here. I think Kazire. I mean, what do we do with him? He was fucking first round leader at this place at one point, right? I think he won here. Didn't he win here a couple years ago? Let's pull it up. Kazire, where are you at? Scroll. This is great fucking podcasting. I can't fucking find it, but I think oh, there it is. Yeah, he fucking won here in 2018. Yeah, and I think he was first round leader. He's got 2 top 20s here too. What's his ownership going to look like? Sub 5? Yeah, why not? Ben Griffin? Nah, whatever. Pretty sure Baroff fucking put me on him and sunk me 1 week on that. Now, Knox is an interesting fucking play, right? Accurate. Wedges are good. Well, LASIK seems to have helped the putting. I mean, I feel like his ceiling isn't very high, but he's a good like floor play at 7,200. Him and Jaeger below, but I'm definitely gonna be biased about Jaeger all season because I ended up drafting him in that year-long fantasy league I had. So yeah, I like the lower range, right? Yeah, because who's below that? Merritt, no. Suh, maybe. James Hahn. I'll have to look and see his European stats. Has he been playing over there? I don't fucking know. He ranks out pretty good in the model I got. But he's James fucking Hahn. Like, I don't know. Ryan Palmer. Ugh. He's got a good course history here, though. But I mean, would you rather play Palmer or Lipsky? Ugh, gross. I think I'd rather play fucking Palmer, just because of the course history. Fucking older cat, probably comfortable here, enjoys it, enjoys the trip to Hawaii. Yeah, I definitely like the lower 7K range better. Fuck no on Ches Reedy, no on Glover, no on Kim, no on Shelton. More homeless hubs, cut, DQ. Ranks out pretty well though. Fuck that. Nope, not playing him either. I mean, really, what's it? So let's take a look at some of these guys in the lower 7Ks while I take a sip, right? So we got Streelman, Hubbard, Shelton, fucking Streelman. Let's even go up a little higher. So 7,200 Russell Knox, Kazire 73. Let's go with 75, right? So Webb Simpson at 7,400. Like, what is the difference between Webb Simpson and Ryan Armour at this point? I mean, I think Ryan Armour is fucking better, and you can you can save $500 and just play Ryan Armour instead of fucking washed ass Webb Simpson. Yeah, I mean that's it. Stewart's I don't know about sync, but I mean go down even farther, right? So let's see who else we got down. Who we got in the real trash range? David Lingmerth, like he's playing better than him right now. Accurate off the box, can putt. His wedges blow, but he's fucking 6,700. Of course his wedges blow. He's $6,700 in this field. Nobody's gonna be real good down here. But what is the real difference between the guys in the 67, 65? You know, you got dusty ass Zach Johnson down here too. Who else we got? John Huh. Bryce Garrett. Like he's 6,500. Like I'd rather play Bryce Garrett than almost all the guys from 7,500 to 7,000 and give myself that 500 savings so I can, you know, maybe do 2 10s, 2 8s. Or Ryan Moore. Like, yeah, why wouldn't you want to play Ryan Moore? He's accurate, $6,500, putts well. Let's take a look at old Ryan Moore here. Let's see. Does he have a course history? Let's take a look. Yeah, it's not good. He got caught. We only played here one time, though. Malnati, another scrub that played well here twice before he turned back into Peter Malnati. Hancock at 6,300. I feel like he's broken now, though. What's he been doing lately? Eckrock's definitely going to get some ownership down here, right? No, not really. Nobody's really getting a ton of steam. I mean, it's once again Monday night, fucking 9:30. But yeah, Hancock's 100% broken. You can't play him. But yeah, no. Can't play him. I mean, there's no reason to dip down this low. Like a Doc Redman, ghost of DFS pass, Smotherman, my co-host's favorite golfer. He literally cheered when he thought he was going to lose his card. And then Kevin Tway, yeah, like holy shit, man. Some of these guys, Jimmy Walker, my God. Oh, the Herminator's down here. What the fuck's he been doing? 6,100. You can't play fucking Herman. No, you absolutely cannot fucking play Herman. So yeah, I mean, really, I guess my point is like, what's the difference between, you know, like I said, fucking Ryan Moore and Bryce Garnett at 6,500 and whatever, fucking pick one. You know, homeless hubs, fucking James Hahn, Justin Suh, Troy Merritt. What's the difference? There's no fucking difference. So just take the savings and hope you hit the rest of them, right? The construction should be interesting this week. Before I give you any more thoughts, well, listen, talk to you guys. We're brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, and at Underdog Fantasy, the season never ends. Right now, you can play their fantasy football playoff best ball with the gauntlet with 100 with a 1 million in prizes up for grabs. They also have a ton of daily games for the NBA and NHL. Plus, when you use promo code SGPN at underdogfantasy.com, you get a 100% deposit match up to $100. That's underdogfantasy.com, promo code SGPN. And then we're doing a one and done. Just go to @golfgamblingpod. He's got the thing linked up there. If you missed out, like I missed out on the Mayo one because I'm a fucking procrastinator and that shit went. I'm in Rick's and I'm in ours. Rick run good, but that one's close too. So come join us if you guys want to, throw $100 in the mix and see what you get. 75 to first, 25 to second, I believe. So it's more of a winner take all, not a. Hey, listen, we don't have anywhere near as many people as Mayo and Rick run good, obviously, or Rick Gaming. So yeah, I think this week should be interesting. The outright cards, once again, I can whine about this tomorrow night, but living in Florida, I have one local who still hasn't even posted it. Literally texted him like fucking 9:30, like, hey man, what's up with the golf not being up? Jesus, 38-7. This game's gross. But yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at. We'll pick Steve's brain on some of these guys tomorrow, but I think just quick recap, I think my favorites are Decky, Kim. I mean, I don't know. You got to play Kim, right? Like, the only problem is like it depends on what type of builds you do, right? So if you're doing a single entry lineup in a single entry, 3 max, 20 max, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, do you double the field in them? Do you completely fade them? I feel like fading them is just fucking stupid in an event like this, but you never know. It's fucking golf, man. Like crazier things have happened. So I don't know. I like Decky. I like Hammond. Yeah, I guess Montgomery. I like Cage Lee a lot. Cam Davis. I can play a little Keith, I guess. I really do want guys who played last week, though. And that's just a fucking narrative that gets stuck in my head. Like, you hear this thing, you're like, fuck, 6 of the 7 or 7 of the 8, whatever the fuck it was, of the last winners, played the week before. And it's like, yeah. And all the favorites fucking win. John Rahm just won at fucking 6-1. Like, I've already been bitching about this all offseason. So it's like, do I bet Tom Kim at whatever shit number I can get in Florida, 14, 15-1? No, I probably fucking won't. I'll probably bet some bums and they'll fucking lose. And that'll be the way it goes. So hopefully I can make some money at DFS. I like, sorry, cut myself off. Yeah, no Bazane, none of that in the 7s. Smalley's fine. I like Poston. Maybe Will Gordon, just because the ownership looks so low. And I know he's a beast off the tee, but yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. Hattie, you can probably avoid Svensson and just fucking place a bet on him instead. I feel like Svensson chalk has never hit in the history of fucking DFS. So Kazire, fine. Knox for a floor play, and then those scrubs I told you about in the 6K. I don't mind a little Palmer either. But other than that, me and Steve will be back tomorrow night to do the betting show. Kept this nice, short, sweet for you boys. Quick cat ride. Plus, I talk fast. Hit me up on Twitter at Boston_Capper. Come find us in our Discord channel. It's at the bottom of all of Steve's articles. He did a great preview. Like I said, he confirmed that the rough is like up to 3 inches this week, so it's going to be a little bit different. So yeah. Other than that, happy fucking Sony week, first cut event. Can't wait for my first 5 or 6. It's going to be super fun. All right, talk to you boys tomorrow.